Please don't leave because I want to pitch you too. Part of the deal here for me being here was that I got to do this pitch, and I said, well, I'm going to try to sell the book while I'm here, but I'll actually teach a lesson while I do that. So I just need about 3 minutes to tell you about it. But what I'm going to be doing in here is actually pulling the curtain back and telling you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. This is something for you to do in your store, showing somebody a cigar, a humidor, a lighter cutter, and whatever you're selling. It works for everything. And I'm going to pitch it, and I'm going to tell you as I'm doing it. So I wrote a book. It's called David versus Goliath, How to Compete and Beat the Online Giant. 100 Proven Promotions for Brick and Mortar Retailers by David Garofalo. You can find this on Amazon, all these different places. Here I am fighting the online giant, and all the online places sell the book. But we are very lucky in the cigar industry. Amazon does not carry our product. So the online giant is somebody else. How lucky are we that Amazon doesn't carry, they choose not to carry our product. So we're very lucky when it comes to that as brick and mortar retailers. And as brick and mortar retailers, we have things to offer that they don't have to offer. So I wrote this book, and as you read through it, you'll see I don't talk about the cigar business at all. But it's 100 proven promotions. I proved every one of these promotions in my cigar shop, at Two Guys Smoke Shop. So it is really, if I was talking to a different audience, I wouldn't be talking cigars at all. Every single one of these were done. I did 1,000 of them. The 900 of them that aren't in here are not winners. These are the winners over here, and we're happy to give them. As the people in our panel are happy to give you the information we gave. We want you to steal our ideas. We want you to copy them and be successful. So this is why I did it. And the book is $25. That's what it sells on Amazon for. You'll see it there. If you want to buy it, you click the button. But I brought 100 of them with me today. So I took them on the plane, and you don't have to pay the shipping, which is going to cost you another $7 shipping. It's $32, and you can buy it here without paying the shipping. And on your way home, this is an easy-to-read thing. As you can hear how I'm talking, this book is written the way I talk, just the way I say it. Maybe it has less of a New England accent in the written page, but it is what it is. And so you're going to automatically save the shipping cost on it because you're going to grab it here, but that's not all. Now, when you hear that on commercials, that's not all. That's an important fact that it happens. When you're buying the MyPillow, he says, that's not all. We're going to give you some bed sheets, and we're going to give you this and that and all that stuff. This is an add-on thing that you should be doing with your customer. Again, with the cigar manufacturer that gives you the ashtray or something like that, you talk about how great the product is, and by the way, here's the add-on that you're going to end up having. The add-on here is actually something that was brought up here. We included a free bookmark inside the book. So a bookmark, big deal, it's a piece of paper, it's a bookmark. But nope, this is the greatest bookmark ever done, and I spend a little time now here on telling you about this bookmark. This bookmark is placed on page 118 of this book, and it tells you how I turn bad product that I can't sell and get rid of it all in one day. And anybody that wants to buy the book, they're right over here, and Ed's down here. Actually, instead of $25 to make life easier for us and to save you some money, it's only going to be $20. So just a $20 bill. If you need to use a credit card, he'll run a credit card through, but it'll slow down the process. But we're happy to take it, because don't ever make it hard for your customer to give you their money. Don't ever do that. Make it as easy as possible. We'll take anything. You got a check, you got a credit card, or if you want to speed it up, just a $20 bill that's over there. But we got a special bookmark in every single book, and this bookmark is a chance to win $5,000. There's only 100 books at $20 a piece. It's $2,000, but you got a chance of winning $5,000. How could that possibly be? Because the story that you brought up is in here, and it says a chance to win $100 million. Inside here, we have no, I didn't know this, the gambling capital of the world, Las Vegas. Do you know there's no lottery tickets in the state of Nevada? They have no lottery here. I didn't know that. So I had to bring these lottery tickets all the way from New Hampshire, but these are scratch tickets, and the chance to win is $5,000. And it's in here on page 118, the story of it, but there's 99 other promotions. What I do is when I have two cigars that don't sell very well, instead of taking a $10 cigar and say they're $5 each on a closeout table, I put the cigars that are there and I say, buy two and get a chance to win $5,000, $100 million, whatever the lottery thing is. So here it is here, buy a book and you get a chance to win $5,000. So I did the better deal. I made it more convenient for you because you don't have to wait for Amazon and pay $7 shipping. It's right here. I actually lowered the price for you to make it easier for us to end up doing it. I don't care if I sell the book. I'm here to help you by reading these. Just one of these promotions in here is going to get you your $20 back in 5 minutes. Never mind the $1 million ideas that you're hearing here today.
And the $1.5 million.
But also now, I'm going to add to this, and I'm going to limit 2 books per person, because we only brought 100 books to here, and if you want to buy 3, buy the other one online. The limit is you can only buy 2. Now, why would I limit you to only 2? The reason I'm doing that, again, pulling the curtain back, is you were only going to buy 1. So I'm going to limit you to 2. And if I didn't tell you this, 50% of you would buy 2, because I limited you to 2. Maybe now I told you the answer and you only buy 1. That's only all you need, because after you read it, you hand it off to your staff. But if you buy 2, you should let 1 go around to the staff all the time. This isn't a book that you have to read page by page. There's only 2 pages per promotion that's in here, a little retail wisdom, things like that. But this, again, is how it works inside the store, that I have this story without pulling the curtain back to the consumer and explaining this to them. And we're batting pretty good. I mean, you don't bat 100, you don't bat 1,000, but you certainly bat better than 500. And I'm with them anyway, engaging with them, talking to them, and they like me better that I do it. It's customer service as it goes. So limit 2 books per person, and the bookmark inside where you can get all your money back. Now, the last thing here I want to talk about is I want you to come back. I want you to come back to my store to buy more cigars. It's called the Bounce Back, and we get really deep in the Bounce Back here. We didn't get very deep into it. We brought new customers in, but we want to bring you in more often, and when you come in more often, we want you to spend more. We want to bounce you back and give you a reason to come back. There's lots of little tricks that make the person come back more often, and we talk about that, but I want you to come over to our trade show booth. Now, trade show booth 4035 is where I'm going to be. Because these are New Hampshire lottery tickets and you're going to scratch it, you're going to win $5,000, so you're going to have to drive all the way to New Hampshire. You don't have to do it. Go to booth 4035 and I'll give you the money there. If you win $3, if you win $10, if you win your $20 back or whatever, go to booth 4035. I'm going to go there right after there, because that's the United Cigar Trade Show booth. I actually own that company too. And United Cigar sells cigars to brick and mortar retailers. We have our own brands. Maybe you heard of some of them. But I want you to bring you there to cash your ticket, because when you go there, maybe I can sell you something else. I'm telling you what I'm trying to do here. That's what you want to do in your store. You bring them back for a reason. Oh, come pick up your prize next week. Whatever that is, that they end up getting this and they get the prize, it'll be here next week. They have to come back. When they come back, maybe they buy something else. So I'm going to try to drive you over to there. While you're there, I'm going to try to show you the stuff. If you want to buy it, listen, I don't really care, to be honest with you, but this is the whole idea behind it. Also, if you buy the book and you want me to autograph it, I don't know why you would want there. It's so embarrassing for me to do it. But the guy told me I have to be the authority, so I'm being the authority, but I just find it very uncomfortable to do it, but I'll be happy to do it. And I'll do it only at booth 4035, because I want to go over there and I want you to see, at least see the products we have over there. So the savings is that you're saving on the shipping. It's more convenient for you. Plus, I lowered the price of the product to make it even easier for you. I gave a limited amount that you can buy, which is 2, and I put a bounce back on it where you have to bounce back to end up getting the other thing there. I have a gift with purchase, which is a chance to win $5,000, and I did all that with just a book. You have a store filled with thousands of items, and there's so many things that you can do to that. Inside this book, I don't talk about cigars, but please read it as it is a cigar, because it was a cigar. But I may talk about a bakery that was run on a promotion inside the bakery, or a hairdressing salon that did it. And I don't know if even one thing even mentions a cigar store in here, but I promise you every single one has been a cigar store, because that's what I've been doing for 35 years. So thank you for listening to me.